Representative Don Bacon, a Republican from Nebraska, was on CNN and he was talking about Donald Trump and the economy and things like that. He was asked about the jobs numbers, and he basically said firing the head of the Bureau of Labor and Statistics is a bad move because when you dig into the actual numbers, there's a reason behind the revisions. And if Donald Trump actually cared about getting accurate data, he would have he would have dug deeper than just went, well, here are numbers I don't like, you're fired. And then he went further. He was talking about Nebraska and their GDP, their economy, and said that they've had a 6% decrease in their economy. And the problem is getting, crops and produce out the door and getting it shipped out in the global market. And he laid that at Donald Trump's feet as well. He blamed the tariffs. He blamed a lot of things at the feet of Donald Trump. Now, the tariffs come into play because just like the first time during the Trump administration, when he put the tariffs on, and China said, well, we're not buying your soybeans, countries are doing the same thing. Well, we're not going to buy from you if you're putting these tariffs on. And they're trying to renegotiate deals other places where they can work out trade deals, things like that. And then you have the economic uncertainty of Donald Trump, the tariffs are on, the tariffs are off. Not everybody knows where things are going to sit, so they don't know what to do. It's all creating chaos out of everything, and he's putting the blame at the feet of Donald Trump. Beyond that, one of the things that I've talked about repeatedly is the fact that Donald Trump has gutted USAID. Now, USAID was the humanitarian arm of the government, and they provided food to a lot of poor areas of the world. And Donald Trump got rid of all that, or is trying to anyway. But one of the things that Donald Trump doesn't realize is a lot of those contracts to ship out the food, almost all of them buy from American producers, from American farmers. So now you have farmers with contracts that are null and void that have crops planted that they were intended to sell to the government for a set price, and that's gone. So now they got to figure out and retool and figure out how they're going to sell this product and where to, because they planted with expectations that they already had a buyer lined up. Then you add in the chaos with RFK Jr. wanting to get rid of high fructose corn syrup. And that's another crop that was planted with an idea that they already had a market for the corn to be turned into corn syrup. And now they want to go to cane sugar, which we have to import, which hurts American farmers. Don Bacon is laying the blame at Donald Trump's feet. The cracks are beginning to form in the Republican Party as they realize they have to get reelected. And they know if they keep backing Donald Trump, it's only hurting their constituents. The cracks are small right now, but they're coming.